Welcome back.
Since I can't drink my water on the mic.
So I'm starting it with music this time. I want to see what the difference is.
Okay. What music is it? Is it like...
You hear it when we edit.
Is it like a rain or something?
No.
Rain? What is
like
that?
Rain.
Jennifer got that from you? The rain crap? Jennifer got that from you, huh?
Mind your business.
Come to the side.
Mind your business.
Okay.
What are you even talking about?
Anywho.
Deny.
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 So, how was your week? Well, before we even do that, as you can tell, we have a special guest.
Hey guys.
I'll let her introduce herself. Why not?
My name is Sabrina.
Where can we find you on Instagram?
He'll put it right there. Right
business. You
right
want
there.
The world to know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. Okay, I'm not used to this. You guys can find me on Instagram at badgyallbrii because I'm from the island, so we gotta add the gal. You know what I'm saying? Representing Turks and Caicos forever 649. I also do lash extensions if you want to get your lashes done.
She had mine done before.
Period. And that's also gonna be right there. I also do travel, so it doesn't really matter where you are as long as you are located in Florida, West Palm Beach. I am right near you. You just gotta hit me up and let me know. Prices are very, very reasonable. Too reasonable, actually.
But how was your week, though?
Okay, I'll go first. Because she's drinking water. My week was productive, actually. Now that I'm staying home from the surgery, it's giving me more time because I literally stay home 24/7. So it gives me more time to do whatever I want to do. I've picked up the hobby to continue playing the piano.
Yes, I seen her.
Good job.
She was doing good.
Because I started playing and then I had stopped, but now I'm trying to get back to it because I really want to learn how to play it well to where I can replace my dad at my church on the piano because he don't know how to play.
Right.
So, I want to
putting him out.
And also, I've been trying to not push myself too much with my armpit because I'm the type of person who don't really let people do stuff for me. So with the surgery, I kind of have to like step back and let people do stuff for me. Mm-hmm. So like for example, the other day this was yesterday actually. So my mom made hot chocolate. I'm Haitian. So my mom made hot chocolate. For people who didn't know I was Haitian, I just had to put that out there because I only drink one type of hot chocolate.
We're all Haitian.
No, that's what I said. I only drink one type of hot chocolate is from the Haitian.
Okay.
Haiti. I said from the Haitian, from Haiti. Anyways. Mm-hmm. So my mom made hot chocolate and I was trying to put it in the cup and then she came out her room and she saw me doing it and then she was like, no, I got it. Which I appreciate a lot. But it's just, I'm not used to it. I'm used to doing stuff for myself. So I'm just like, it's like forcing me to like step back and be like, it's okay to accept help when you can't fully do it on your own. So this surgery is also teaching me that as well.
I feel like women are like that in general.
Not all women. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Wait.
I'm not talking about myself, but I'm just saying.
Not all. I'm not going to say all, but most.
Yeah.
Because y'all always need help with y'all need help with something, but you don't want to take the help for whatever reason because you just want to do it on your own. I remember working at Abercrombie, and I would help this girl that would be struggling, breaking her back to carry something or try to reach something that she can't reach, but she'll always be like, "No, I don't want help. I got it. For what? Wagon."
I don't even know. The thing is that I never realized I had that problem until now.
I mean, it's not necessarily. I'm not gonna say it's a problem.
Well,
I
feel like for me, it kind of is, because it might be a pride thing as well. Because I'm like, maybe before I was too prideful to ask for help, but now I don't have a choice but to ask for help because I can't do it because some stuff are too heavy for me to do. So now I have no choice but to ask for help, and I have to I be feeling a little bit prideful when I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta ask for help to just put on a shirt because I can't do it. I need somebody to help me put on a simple tank top.
Yeah. I feel like especially certain stuff like that is just weird.
It's true. I never needed help putting on a tank top, but now I need to ask for help because I can't do it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
understandable.
But
it's almost like it's a testament to God trying to show you to just give Him everything, even though you've already done it yourself.
As soon as you're saying that, I just thought of something, because my whole problem that God is trying to teach me is control. So I don't know. Maybe that's another way God is telling me to let go of my control over, trying to be in control of my life. But that was my week.
That's good. That's a good week.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It is a good week.
How was your week?
Progress. What?
How was your week?
How was my week? I'm trying to remember. It's Tuesday. Guys,
last week.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm actually trying to think right now. Now that I'm on the spot, I can't really think. I was into what she was saying, so I wasn't really thinking that much.
Oh my god. Okay, well, think about it.
As you think, Joseph can go.
Yeah, Joseph, go, please.
What did I? Oh, let me give myself some music. Pesky. So as my week progressed,
Oh my god.
I just want to slow it down.
I wish we could hear.
I can slightly hear it from the headset because I'm sitting close to him, so I can hear it.
Okay. Hey, okay, I see you.
No, I do not think so. Anyway, my week was cool. I was busy, kept busy. What happened last week? Oh, there is a lot of crap going on in my church that makes it hard for me to even want to be there. And then I put a lot of my time back into my business instead of putting it back into okay, it's distracting.
You were listening to that?
Yes, but I put a lot of time into my business instead of putting it back into the church, because at one point I was putting my time into the church. I was splitting it evenly.
Oh, I see.
But now, because of everything that's going on, and we're going to get into that in a second, I'm not putting my time into the church or trying to better the church anymore because of the way the church is run. Or at least, I feel
like you said it wrong. Because you said that you're putting your time into your business and not the church. Don't you mean you're putting your time into the church and not your business?
No. This past week, I put more time into my business rather than, and that's.
How did that make you feel? Did it make you feel uncomfortable?
It made me feel uncomfortable because I know I'm called to do something with the church, but if I'm not putting in that time to want to figure out what that is or even do what he's telling me to do, then I'm ignoring his call.
Right.
So that's been my problem this whole time, and it's really because of what's going on in the church, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, that's my week. It was a good week because as I'm keeping busy, I am trying to make extra income so that I can pay off a lot of different things. But
and you'll get there.
Hopefully, I please God.
One step at a
The
time.
thing is, he did not say my week was trash.
It still was trash,
but he didn't say it. Go
That's
ahead.
good,
Put
because
that-
that's usually what
Put the
that's usually what he always
Yes,
starts with,
go
or he'd be
ahead.
like, "Life is just."
trash.
Life is booty. Life is
Good
booty.
job. You didn't say it.
Improvements.
I'm trying not to say it, I guess.
It's getting better then. Something gotta get better.
Something new. Something.
Okay.
But yeah.
We like this and that.
Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. The week was comment se dice? Donc, week-end difficile.
Difficile?
It was difficult.
Difficult.
By now,
It was very difficult.
Déjà.
I feel like
How?
I'm in the
Like,
okay. I feel like I'm in the transition of like entering a new chapter of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like God is just like, well, I wouldn't say God, but I feel like the enemy is trying to stray me away from God, because for such a long time, as things are getting more difficult to me, sorry, I'm tongue-tied. As things are getting more difficult for me, I got closer to God, and I was kind of just like, you know, I'm just gonna let God like control everything. But after that milestone was done, and I succeeded in that chapter of my life, I feel like now the enemy is like trying to test me and be like, well, he gave you this, but look at what's going on right now. And he's basically trying to make me like push away, and I can feel it too, because a part of me sometimes I'll be like, okay, God, why did you push me here and gave me this opportunity, or let this victory happen in my life, but then you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna do that, and you're gonna do that too. And so it messes if I don't get it together and like understand, well, you know, the enemy is not the only person. God is not the only person that's listening to you when you pray. Like, the enemy is also listening to you as well. So sometimes I have to be real with myself, and I'm like, well, this is not God, you know. This is the enemy trying to stray you away from God. So what I've been trying to do is trying to not let the negativity get too much, like take too much control basically. And I'm trying to remain like patient and like remain with my faith and stuff the way I was before like something really good happened. So I just feel like I'm transitioning to this other part of my life, and so it's hard, very, very hard, very, 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 very hard, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
But that's good, because transitioning is mostly good.
Yeah,
Mostly.
it's a new chapter,
It's a new chapter.
no vibes, new
And
opportunities.
for your situation, I think it's going to be better for you. It might be hard right now, but I feel like in the direction we was already going, maybe this is what had to happen.
Right.
And I think you're going to be just fine. One thing that we were having conversation of in our English service,
patience.
we were talking about patience, and one thing that my dad said is that it's painful, it hurts, but I'm waiting. And you just have to, sometimes you just gotta take the suffering.
What?
I've been learning that lately.
You gotta take it.
You
and
just gotta take it.
Keep on
Because
going, bro.
you're not weak. That's
Obviously.
everybody else telling you that you're weak, or other people's fears telling you that you're weak, or the enemy trying to get in your head and letting you know that you're weak. But you're not weak. You're not a weak person. So you got it. You can do it. I believe in you. Plus, you have people like me in your corner to help you.
I appreciate that, bro.
No problem, bro.
One thing that I want to say is that when you're going, like, as you're going through this difficult time, to just remember like your victories, but like you were in a difficult time before you reached that
Yeah.
victory. So, you know, before you reach the victory, you're gonna go through the hard times. So just remember that, yeah, it's hard right now, but he's gonna take you out of it. And I think he said this before, Rishab, like in another episode. He said, God is not gonna give you more that you cannot handle, which is true.
I was literally about to mention that after you're done, because I was thinking about it the past few days. Because sometimes when I want to tweet something on Twitter, like I wasn't raised like really speaking proper English, so I have to like say it a few times in my head and type it and put it in my drafts before I tweet it, because there's some trolls out there that they just be attacking people for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At my big age, it's a little embarrassing. So so I try to, mbaso tamay guy, I'm from Turks. We don't speak English.
From America.
Yeah, we don't speak English for real. So my English is patois broken. It's all over the place. So I have to literally rearrange it to make it sound proper sometimes. Right. And what I was basically trying to get to the point is, I was basically trying to find a sentence to say, like, I don't know why. Like, I'm glad that God thinks I'm a good soldier, but why? Like, why me? Like, why me? I'm a good soldier and all, but like, dang, so, the soldier's kind of falling out. I'm like,
here's the thing. To take you to the highest point, you gotta push you all the way down.
Tell me about it.
So you're getting pushed right now all the way down so that he can bring you all the way back up.
Right. In front of all the people that said this or said that. And also, I feel like times like these, for me, like, it really, really determines, like, the support and the love and the, like, people that actually mess with you. And not even on some, like, materialistic way, but emotional wise. Like, you could say, like, yeah, I support you, I'm there for you, and then hit me with a, well, how was your day? That how was your day could mean so much, could go so far, or I'm about to go do this errand. Do you want to come and we can talk at that same moment? It's like little stuff like that, when people
you also have to allow it though. You also have to allow
that's
people to
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the transition is crazy, because to me, another thing about me is I have PTSD from like friendships and like relationships. So like I kind of been telling God, like, as I'm like getting to where I'm supposed to, please get rid of people that are not supposed to be in my life or is jealous of me or any type of way. I really don't want it around me, because I have so much PTSD from all of that stuff. Like, I hate weird vibes. I hate weird friendships. I just hate weird shit, period. I don't want it around me. Like, so times like this, it's hard, and it's kind of just like, dang, like that though. But at the same time, I'd be happy. I'd be like, okay, well, you're not here no more, so that means you're not supposed to be in my life, because the transition is just, it's like a peeling. You're like peeling the orange, and it's
crazy, because we'll in the same breath we'll sit there and be like, oh, God, I want you to take the people we don't need in my life, take them away. When he do it, you start realizing life is getting hard, but like this is what you asked for. Yeah. So you gotta understand. Like,
yeah, you have to understand.
You gotta understand. Like, that's what it is. That's who it was this whole time.
Or like, this person was only in your life for this season. I only wanted them in your life for this season, not for the other season or the season after that. This person may be for all the season, but this person may only just be for season 19 when I'm 20, or season 20, episode 1 to 4, like, stuff like that. And it's bittersweet sometimes, but I feel like in the end, it's kind of just like, dang, I see why you removed this person. They were either probably holding you back, or they felt some type of way about you on the low, and you didn't know that. Yep. Because a lot of the times, like, from my past, what I've noticed is people that God has removed from me, or like I felt like a weird type of energy and I like stood away, in the long run I've learned so much. Oh, that person used to say this, or like that person didn't even feel that way about you for real, or this person, I'll be like, dang, that's crazy, because that's not how I felt about you. So I'm glad God removed you, because sometimes I don't have the guts to really like cut people off once I make them really close to me, because I can get so picky with who I allow around me, that once you're around me, I just feel like, dang, I went through all those examinations just to be wrong.
Just to be like, we can't hang out no more.
Yeah, like, dang, I was wrong too. Right. You're not the only one I was wrong myself. My examination process was trash.
But that's life. But that's good though. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, everybody gets claps because growth.
Growth. We're all growing.
Everybody's getting claps because of growth. Anyways, so basically, from earlier, what I was talking about in my church right now. So we're starting this English service, and my dad has been asking me to start the English service. And if we don't put a time to it, it will never happen. And he's been saying this for probably 2 years now, right? So because of the problems that I've had in the past, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, because people got mad at me for that. So I went ahead and I gathered everybody that will be involved: musicians, worship leaders, youth. I grabbed all of them to have a meeting and figure out. And I didn't have the idea. Sammy had the idea, and we figured out that this is how we're gonna go about the English service. Some people don't like it. Some people liked it. Well, I think everybody liked it. It was just one person that didn't like it. Mm-hmm. So, I wasn't saying that you have to agree, but we had a whole meeting about it, which is the whole point of you agreeing or disagreeing or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't say anything, the person that doesn't like it, and we just go ahead and we the day finally comes for us to start. Once we start it, we get a whole lot of pushback. Oh, you guys started it wrong. You didn't involve us. You're excluding us. Blah 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 blah. So now I'm mad because we already established a meeting. Everybody was in cahoots. Everybody was okay. All of a sudden, when we start, we don't have the support anymore because of a person that just didn't agree. So, how do you guys, with dealing with that whole thing? I realized I need to work on on working with disagreements. I'm okay with you not agreeing. I'm just not okay with you taking away
from others,
from us, because we wanted you to be involved and you didn't want to be involved for whatever reason, and you didn't agree with the whole situation. So now, like, I have to be patient and basically kiss your butt and let you do whatever you think is right. But whole time I should tell you where you were wrong. But if I do that, it's disturbing the peace, and I don't want to disturb the peace in the church.
But so I feel like with that whole situation, who cares about disturbing the peace? And I'm only saying that because in the Bible it says, as a leader, any type of leader you are, as a leader, if you see something is wrong in the church, as a leader, you should be able to go to that person to tell them with love, because we have to speak with God's love and humility. You have to go to that person and tell them, hey, how you're reacting or whatever so-and-so you're doing is wrong, and it's prohibiting from us doing God's work, because this is where we're supposed to be united.
Yeah, because to him, he's probably like, Well, he doesn't even, because they're telling you, oh, you're gonna disturb the peace by not saying anything, but he's already disturbing the peace. So who's disturbing the peace first? You.
Right. So I agree. In the Haitian church, this is impossible.
They
this is impossible.
In the Haitian church, everyone wants to I feel like nobody want to tell people, like, for example, worship team. It's very, 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 very rare for a Haitian worship team to be told, like, or have actual what's those things called? Not rehearsals, like the thing before they become before they go on stage and stuff like that. Not practice, like you know what I'm talking about. Like when an actress wants to act and they have that thing where everyone comes in.
Casting.
Yes, casting. Like, you know, like basically telling you if you made it or not.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like it's very, you know, I'm not gonna say no Haitian church does it, because I know one or two that do it. So I'm not gonna say no Haitian church do it, but it's a very rare thing. And I feel like that comes from leadership also. Like a place that has a good leader, they'll tell you, like, okay, well, some people, that's just not their gift. Exactly. Everyone has a gift, but that doesn't mean, you know, we all have it all. And some people may do, you know, that's just how it is. Some people are just gifted more than others, or some people, that may not even be their gift, but they work on it so much that it becomes one, or not even a gift, it becomes a talent, you know, something that you trained yourself in. Like, you're playing the piano, who knows, by next year she's probably gonna be like, well, I'm in the church, do I get a cut out of this, because I'm playing all the time, you know, like, where's my piece? So I feel like Haitian churches need to be more, the leaders need to be more stern about their jobs. Being a good leader doesn't also mean you just telling people what to do.
It's also being down there in the field with them.
Yeah, being down there in the field with them and actually getting to know each person within your team. Because if you know this person, he has a bad temper, and if this person sings, he's probably going to get mad because of the key she's in. You're going to be like, well, I'm not going to have you play this. I'm going to have you play that. Yeah. This person will play that instead. And even if he's probably like, well, I wanted to perform that day, you already know how he is and how his temper is. It's not going to go with the song. You're going to be like, well, no, not today, because you know why. Or you'll talk to them privately so they don't feel embarrassed. You know, I don't know any scriptures, you know, how you're saying, like, with love and stuff. I'm just saying from what I know, you know. But I feel like Haitians just need to be more, you know, like, they're good at other things, but when it comes to leadership and within the church, they just feel like, well, it's church. If they want to do it for God, who am I to stop them? But that's not their gift. If you can't chante, go be usher.
If you can't sing, be an usher.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I want it known that I didn't even tell you that part of the story. And that's, you already saying it. No. Which means it's common sense.
Like, literally, like, if you can't sing, okay, ask to put your name in a talent show to give a piece for the Lord, you know, and let the audience say if you can sing or not.
The thing is, like, if we look, like, when we go to my church, the windows are painted like different colors, so you can't see what's going on in the outside. You know why that is? It's because they're trying to keep you away from distraction. If you have somebody singing like this,
yeah,
sorry,
why?
Yeah, you're not gonna. And honestly, me being very musically oriented, I love music. I'm not gonna lie. If I go to a church, that's the Maggie.
Right.
That's the Maggie
seasoning.
That's the seasoning to my worship, to my peace. That's home for me, you know. So it's kind of just like, if I'm going to a church and you saying like that, you're pushing me away.
Cause it's distracting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
cause then you're like this. All of a sudden you hear hallelujah, hallelujah, and then you're gonna be more thinking about how this person is singing off key.
Yeah, more than the song,
the actual song.
And especially if you know like people that actually do sing or people that actually know what the song is supposed to sound like, you're gonna mess it up for them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna wanna hear it. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I heard a lady sing the other day and oh my gosh, she just needs to. They're not even gonna wanna like the song anymore.
And one thing I also want to add is, I may not know every little details about the big white people's churches and how they operate, but you'll never see on their stage that there's glimas. There's
Organized.
This organization
Yep.
on the stage.
Very organized.
It's always organized.
Rehearsed.
It's yes, rehearsal
From beginning to end.
But I'm like, that is why a lot of small Haitian churches will
Don't
never really
progress.
advance because there's no communication with each other. And no communication leads to disagreement because one person is saying one thing to the rest of the church and another person's coming and saying, I'm hearing this from this and from this person, blah, 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 but you're not coming to me. So it's like, where's the unity in the church?
So what are y'all saying? Are you guys saying that to deal with disagreement, there needs to be disturbing of the peace?
You're already disturbing the peace because
I mean,
you're not even like doing your own part. The person's already disturbing the peace.
yes.
They're disturbing the peace. They started it. I hate to
Bi-
sound like that.
I know that sounds crazy.
I'm going to say this clearly because some people might not agree with me and they'll probably say in the comments, okay, that's great, but this is what I got from when I was reading Paul from 1st, 2nd Corinthians, one of those letters that he wrote to the churches. He said if someone is clearly disturbing the church, is prohibiting, I already said this earlier, but basically if someone in the church is distracting others, is prohibiting others from growing as a new Christian and all that stuff, you have to be able to go to the person, put them aside or whatever, to tell them, like, put them on the right path.
Yeah.
Basically discipline them with love.
Because honestly, we're all humans. We're all gonna have our own flaws and stuff, which is why we all need to go to the church to get healing, to learn all these things. And de pouvoir faire grimace, yo pas correct. Ou pouvoir faire plus grimace, not only at the church, wherever you go, everywhere else you go. Who knows? That's probably the only place he may get a little discipline. Who knows?
There's nothing wrong with discipline.
Yeah.
God was disciplining everybody in the Bible. All the stories. That's discipline.
We all need it. So
We all need it. I mean, it's, if we look at life, the Bible to me is common sense. If we look at life, like, the reason they're telling you not to have sex is because you can have a committed disease from somebody. Not really because, oh, you're gonna get pregnant and your life, whatever.
not only that,
Even that, like,
I honestly believe in the soul tie stuff. You don't know what that person got going on in their own personal life.
And then
not
that'll
even
be
on
attached
personal
to
life.
you.
Sunday, bagay that spirits come from within their own family that you don't even know about.
Right.
And you touching that, not touching that, you like you all of in there, you know. You don't even know this person's family. You don't know what they got going on, and now you got it too, because not even on some disease, but spiritually, you don't know what spiritually is being put on you now. No conversation, no communication, nothing like that. And now una sos, like all type of stuff that you don't even know.
Yeah. So I feel like for you to be able to truly to deal with disagreement, the other person has to have a heart, has to have like the type of mindset that they're able to receive criticism. That is the only way you'll ever be able to really solve a disagreement, because no matter how much you tell the other person what they're doing is wrong or how what they're doing is making you feel and whatnot, if the other person is not willing to actually listen to what you're saying and apply it to themselves, it's not going anywhere. at all. It's gonna go in one ear and go out right there.
Yeah, and also as a leader, you should know how to talk to people, and not just people, different kinds of people. Because there's some people, they can take the criticism and go about their day, but there's some people you gotta like not soften the blow, but like talk to them in a certain way they don't feel attacked. Some people get attacked very easily. Some people get defensive really easily than others. So the way you talk to them gotta be like, well, you're doing a great job. I appreciate your work here, but I'm gonna have to tell you, you need to do it this way instead because, blase blase, or like, some people you don't even need to tell them why you need to correct them. They'll understand. They'll be like, all right, I'll correct it. Where there's others, they want to argue, or they want to know why. Well, why do I need to do that? So I feel like as a leader too, you need to know how to talk to different kinds of people with different personalities, because not everybody's wired the same.
I mean, we all speak the same language, but we don't speak the same language. It makes sense in my head.
Yeah, I mean, it does, but it's just this because you said it. I thought you were about to say something after the language.
Yeah, you just finished.
So when you said language again, I was like, oh, okay.
It makes sense in my head. Anyway,
Copy.
So let us know what you think about disagreements. How to deal with it, how to approach it, what to do when you are faced with it, because sometimes it can be hard to not have somebody agree with you. But let us know what you think.
How do you guys take disagreements?
Me?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
No, you can go.
I'm because I'm a graphic designer, I have to take criticism a lot. So I'm okay with disagreements. If you don't agree with me, I'm not gonna be like, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna actually listen to you.
You have to.
And I'm gonna try to talk to you and figure out, okay, why don't you agree? Why is it don't you agree? And I'm gonna give you an answer based on your answer on why I think you should agree with what I'm saying. Or if you don't agree, I'm gonna hear you out, and I'm also gonna be like, okay, maybe that makes sense. Maybe what I was saying was wrong. I feel like it should go that way, vice versa. But I have no problem with disagreements. I think disagreements is good because you don't have yes man around you.
Yeah.
So that's just me. But how you feel about disagreement?
For me, I will say in the beginning I'm not good with disagreements at all. I wasn't at all. I was the type of person who did not like to hear criticism. I will admit to that. Is this something you like to say?
Huh? No.
You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's open mic. Anyways, like I was saying, I was the type of person who was not very open to criticism. So, but for now, I feel like for now, I'm getting better with disagreements.
Oh, you used to be bad at it, but
now I'm getting better at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it
What
there.
do you do with disagreement?
I wasn't the best at receiving at first because I used to feel like, okay, well, you just don't understand. I used to be like, no, it was that simple. I was like, well, you just don't understand. You're not in my shoes, so kick rocks type shit. But I feel like, as I got older, this was like when I was younger, but as I got older and I became more open-minded, I started realizing that criticism only just makes you better. And it depends on how you receive a lot of things, not only with criticism, but in life, If you're going to take it negatively, it's going to impact you negatively. But if the person says, okay, well, I feel like you could have done it this way, you could have been like, okay, well, I understand. Or you can agree to disagree sometimes. Sometimes what you know for a fact and what you grew up around is just always something you're going to
say truth. You're going to be more in agreement with.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with disagreements anymore at all. I like the criticism. I need it from my lashes. If you tell me, like, okay, you got to do this for your lashes to do more. And if I've been doing something else, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. If it works for me, it does. If it doesn't, okay, oh well, next.
Because it's not gonna kill you to try it. Like it's not gonna kill you to try to see their point of view, which I'm trying to learn more of too. Like with that whole church situation, it's not gonna kill me to get his understanding or try to figure out. Okay, let's have some of your idea and put it together with my idea. And it's not gonna kill me at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
the whole point is to get somewhere with whatever the agreement is supposed to be.
Together.
Yeah, together. So.
Yeah, being a good leader does come from. Sorry.
No, finish.
I didn't see you. Okay.
No, you can finish.
Okay, so last thing. Being a good leader comes from getting different point of views.
Yes.
You know, if you're gonna act like you know it all, nobody gonna tell you shit.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
You know, if you act like you know everything, I'm gonna let you.
So nobody will talk to you.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
And then you'll be a loser.
Okay.
That's true.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say really quick. The other reason why it's really hard, at least in the Haitian community and the Haitian churches, why it's really hard to deal with disagreements is because of their pride. Haitians are very prideful. So it's hard for you to approach another Haitian that's prideful to tell them what they're doing is wrong, because in their mind, they're thinking, I've been doing this like this for the longest and it's been working. And here you are. To them, you're just starting. Or to them, you don't know nothing about what I'm doing. And then you're going to come along and you're going to tell me what I'm doing is wrong. Who are you? But no. No, with God, there's no pride. It's humility. God will... You want to be prideful, God will crush you to show you that you can't be prideful in his kingdom. So, that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say.
Gosh,
Bye, Joseph. Bye.
That's all I had to say.
Bye. That's true. God will humble you so quick. He'll be like, oh, really? You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Anyways, you gonna say,
do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh, get out of here. Whatever.
Get out of here. Anyways, that's it for this episode. It was a good episode. Follow her at
all her social medias.
And her business at.
Yes.
And follow her at and her business at.
Well, it's the podcast, it's the business.
And also follow me at Jishep Simeus and Jishep.
He takes amazing pictures, guys.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
See, that's good. Humility.
God
will elevate you with
I'm practicing my humility. I mean. Anyways.
Whatever.
We take it. Okay, take it easy.
Take it easy.